exciting here today. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire.
It's a fumble. Out of scoop. The offense still has it on the run. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game,
fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Nice grab. It's Porter. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to
swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Looking for his back. The sure hands. It's Rogers. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head up.
Here he goes. Inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. Offense set up now with a 1st and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. He keeps it on a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Looked to me like this offense tried to catch the defense napping, but give credit to the defense. They blow that run play up, and now we've got a critical decision here on 4th and goal.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. On the ground, it's Tatum. As the 1st down is still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like...
Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Penn State! Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. He gets loose. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fighting off the defender. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you play one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions were flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Makes the catch. It's Bell. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Rogers. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, but he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, the third down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Escapes the pocket. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of throwing it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away and start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This time, a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back.
The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to put the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to the air on the first play. He escapes the pocket. First play taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Moses Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 10. Now good field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They tackle him about the 14.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now they're running on the toss. And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Ball moves to the 37 on the game. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect for the receiver here. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Well, Coach, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? He's found some room at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
A really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but then he's a great returner. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes the grab. It's Porter. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. A completion makes it second and short. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air. It's St. Clair. Quick throw over the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. They capped the drive with 6 points.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Tatum. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Running with purpose. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his third hook of the day. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustment. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
behind the line. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, third and long from the 42. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient, prolific quarterback under center.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Let's it go quickly. dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Man, after all these interceptions today, this guy stands in there and makes this throw downfield. I love to see what he's made out of. His kind of wiring can give this team a chance to win this game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
An inside give now from the shotgun. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Muscle for the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Back in motion now. To the air. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Arnold. That's caught. It's Smith. Breaking free at midfield. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They'll take a deep shot. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Touchdown.
Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there. All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And the wideout goes in motion. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Direct snap to the back. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Base 27, John.
It's a shotgun run call. Fights off a defender. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. And doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra points. Let's see uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's Wallace. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. The sure hands. It's Tatum. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off and begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
That makes the score Ohio State 49, Penn State.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to advance on the football.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make? He's going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed on that play. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
Bringing it out, it's Wallace. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one.
He's looking deep here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Well, he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This offense scored the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to scramble. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
On the ground, it's Rodgers. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Slangs the quick throw. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. To throw, it's Arnold. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket.
Run play with the quarterback. They go backwards on the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. That's just some minor blip there, but it's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To throw, it's Arnold. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And that run produces a decent gain. Makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped. See if they can convert the point after.
Number 25 with the grab.
And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State 63, Penn State 35.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Guys will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that previous play. Toss play, running right. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the single back takes the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Trying to find some room. It's Rodgers. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Breaks free. It's a deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, touchdown to a wide open man. For what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scooped up on the defense. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Penn State 42.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. That strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with it. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough. And they come.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He could go. He steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. Still a great play.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple of scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Looking for a receiver. And it's caught for the 2-point conversion as they cut into this very large deficit. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Quick completion to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He escapes the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. Breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Here he goes. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Leaning on the run game here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front control the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Catch It's made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Toss play to the outside. Spins away from defenders. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Just pounding away for another big gain. Kirk, you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Loss of 4 on the play. It's now second and goal.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.